Calaroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Remember a few years ago, it was 2023, some jerks cut down the famous Sycamore Gap Tree? Well, now that's being turned into a national art project with the public playing a direct role into deciding its legacy. 6 artists and creative teams have been shortlisted to transform the preserved wood into a major public artwork, with the final piece expected to be completed by 2028. The tree, which stood beside Hadrian's Wall and was one of the most photographed in the UK, had a lot of significance for many people. Annie Riley from the National Trust said, "Over the past 2 years, we've heard extraordinary stories about what the Sycamore Gap Tree meant to people. From moments of celebration and milestones to quiet memories of loss, connection, and reflection, it became more than a tree. It became part of the emotional landscape of the nation. The wood has been stored and seasoned for 28 months and is now ready to be used in the final artwork." Riley said, "We always wanted to make sure that the tree had an extraordinary legacy. The vote is now the opportunity for the public to help shape the ongoing story." They'll announce the design very soon. Looking forward to hearing what that is. A new pair of AI-powered glasses is designed to help people with dementia live more independently. Could be available by 2027. A company called CrossSense says the glasses use an AI assistant called Wispy to recognize objects, project labels onto the lenses, and provide audio guidance for everyday tasks like getting dressed, making tea, or managing household chores. The system is adaptive. It learns how each individual completes tasks and adjusts as the condition progresses. In trials, 3 out of 4 patients reported a significant improvement in their quality of life. Carol is 70 years old and one of the test users. Carol lives with dementia and said, "I thought it could be an amazing concept with the potential to provide real, reliable support for people like me, helping to compensate for the cognitive skills we gradually lose as dementia progresses." A red fox pulled off an international journey worthy of a movie. The red fox stowed away in a cargo ship and traveled 3,400 miles across the Atlantic from Southampton, England to New York City. The 2-year-old male fox weighed around 11 pounds and was discovered aboard a ship carrying automobiles that had departed on February 4th and showed up in the port of New York on February 18th. The crew found the red fox mid-voyage. After arrival, U.S. Customs and Border Protection transferred the red fox to the Bronx Zoo. Keith is the Bronx Zoo Director of Animal Programs, said he seems to be settling in well. It's gone through a lot. How the fox got on a cargo ship, no one knows. Do you like fighting robots? Kind of interesting when Detroit's RoboWar took place in the back of a church in a part of town dotted with industrial lots and fast food stores. Performers dressed as giant robots. Art has founded both the church and the Interactive Combat League. Art says, "We have these 9-foot-tall metal gladiators that shoot exploding projectiles at 20 rounds per second. The show runs every few months. It's called RoboWar." Art says Detroit has more robots than any other place in America. He does point out that the RoboWar and the church are 2 separate enterprises. RoboWar also features real robots, some robot dogs, and some smaller humanoid robots that dance and pose for pictures. At one point during the show, there's a robot competing in a dance-off against a human. At the live event in the human versus robot dance-off, most people are rooting for the human. And in Sydney, some warehouse workers got a surprise. They noticed a large lace monitor lizard sleeping between pallets of bar fridges. The lizard apparently made itself comfortable inside the warehouse. Snake catcher Daniel was called in to remove the lizard. He shared video of the rescue, pulling the sizable male lizard out from behind the pallets. Posting on social media, he wrote, "This big unit had been spotted a few times now and got the order to move on today. So if you're a lizard, maybe don't nap between commercial refrigeration equipment pallets." And those are your 5 good news stories for today. Have an awesome day.